Okay, I was able to change my left and my rights, and now we're going to talk about animation states. So here I am in my animator, and right now is starting out at jump left. So I'm going to change this back. Right click, change it back to my default state. But maybe I want it to be able to go from walking to jumping, walking right to jumping right. So here I can make a transition to jump right. And if I want to be able to go back, I need to also make a transition back. So now I've got, it can go from walk to jump, but we need to have some way of telling it when we want it to go from walk to jump. So we need to make a parameter to do that. So I'm going to click on. I'm going to click on over here. There's layers and parameters. I'm going to go to parameters. And the list is empty. We're going to make a new parameter. And look, you can make a float, an integer, a boolean, a trigger. I'm going to make an int because we're going to have several states. I'm just going to call it state. And we'll start with 0. Alright, so now I have a parameter. So how do I use that? I can go to my transition here. And conditions, I can come down here to the conditions and I can add a condition on that. And I can say, I want it to go from jump right to walk right whenever the state equals 0. Alright, and then I want it to go from walk right to jump whenever the state is greater than 1. Alright, so now I can run it. And there he is. The state is 0, so he's just walking. And I change this to 1. Oops, didn't take my change because I hit the wrong keyboard. Alright, so it's not working. Why? So I clicked on here again to see what I put under condition. I put greater than 1. So I'm going to change it to equals 1. Alright, now let's try it again. Alright, there's walking. I'm going to change this to 1. And there, he's jumping. Alright, we can change that back to 0. He goes back to walking. So you can see it's calling this one, it's calling that one because of the conditions. So now we got conditions, right? And we got a variable. Parameter is a type of variable, a variable named state that can hold integers. So we can tell it in our game to change to different states according to conditions, if statements, right? So next we'll show you how to script that.